Let's take you to Yobe State, where Governor Mai Mala Buni is drawing national attention once again, not for politics, but for a bold stance on education. In an exclusive interview with TVC News that has sparked both praise and controversy, the governor revealed the scale of his administration's investment in the education sector while calling out unnamed elites for sabotaging one of its most inclusive initiatives, nomadic education. TVC News' Michael Oshoma has the details.
Governor Mai Mala Buni of Yobe State says education remains the cornerstone of peace, progress, and opportunity. Under his leadership, Yobe State has invested billions of naira into rebuilding, expanding, and modernizing the education system. From the construction of new classrooms to teacher recruitment, vocational training, and girls' education, the numbers are rising and the result, he says, are beginning to show. But according to the governor, not everyone recognizes the scale of these efforts.
It takes dedication, commitment, sacrifice for you to invest in education because it is something that the eye cannot see. And it is said that the mind is blind to what the eye cannot see. Of course, somebody will say you are doing nothing because you are investing in somebody's brain. So when you are investing in education, people will not see it because, okay, we have built markets. People are seeing it. We have built roads. People are seeing it. We have built hospitals. People are seeing it. The teaching hospital, people are seeing it. But how can they see that of education? They can't see.
Governor Buni says the nomadic education program, designed to reach underdeserved children in remote communities, was intentionally undermined by powerful elites. It describes it as a betrayal of the future for short-term personal gain.
I remember during the Babangida days, we used to have this nomadic education. How did it collapse? And some of the people who are making noise about these insurgencies or the banditry were part of those who killed the nomadic education. If the nomadic education has been existing, by now I don't think you will even have some of these bandits who are now calling themselves bandits in the bush because, you know, poverty and illiteracy are not things that just grow overnight. It's over time. It's something that you allow to degenerate and then it becomes a monster.
Despite the setbacks, the governor says his administration has expanded mobile learning units, invested in teacher training, and launched new efforts to bridge the education gap in post-conflict communities. Michael Oshoma, TVC News, Damaturu, Yobe State.
Michael Oshoma joins me on the news from the state. Michael, Governor Buni calls education the cornerstone of peace and progress in Yobe. But considering the state's recovery from years of insurgency, how critical has education been in rebuilding social stability and giving young people alternatives to violence?
Well, the governor said it is actually true that education has played a significant role in shaping the mindset of the youth in the state. You know, Yobe is in its recovering state, just trying to recover from the Boko Haram insurgency. And no doubt, when the governor came on board, he declared a state of emergency on the education sector. And this has been yielding tremendous results. How do I mean? Is building schools across rural communities, across local government, in ensuring that the ideology that the Boko Haram insurgents have been planting in the mind of the people not yield any negative results. It's ensuring that people at the rural community go to school free of charge. And this has been, to some extent, it has largely help in reshaping the mindset of the people. Like the ideology of Boko Haram is a crime or is forbidden. This has shown to the people that it is not Boko Haram is not a crime. Boko Haram, a Western education is not something they should run away from. So it's really, really working for the youth, and they are avoiding violence. Initially, it's very easy for the sect to go to communities and convince people to join them. Yeah. But at this point, because of education and the free education system, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So you're trying to make us understand that the fact that Boko Haram has been designated or is actually known to be a terrorist organization, and that Boko, which is that of Hausa language referring to Western education, is not forbidden, which the government is trying to do. But then the governor's revelation about elites sabotaging the nomadic education program has stirred strong reactions. What do we know about these alleged acts of sabotage, and why would anyone undermine such an inclusive initiative?
Well, I think what the governor is trying to paint is that we wouldn't have known what is banditry, what is Boko Haram, what is kidnapping in large scale the way we are experiencing at the moment if nomadic education has been sustained, if it had not been abolished by some political elite who, because of their selfish interest, they stopped it, they scrapped it ab initio. That if we had maintained that, I think what we are experiencing now would, in terms of insecurity across the country, wouldn't have been. And again, it would have been minimal if at all it's going to, if insecurity is going to be there. But it's trying to call on relevant authorities to ensure that nomadic education is being restored and ensure that there is proper policy to guide it so that it will shape the mindset of the nomads so that they can see that at the end of the day, banditry and insurgency would drastically reduce to the barest minimum.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't know for political...
yeah, so it's good that the government, the governor, and indeed the entire northern region are doing so much to stamp out banditry, kidnapping, etc. Thank you very much, Michael Oshoma. Thank you for your time. Thank you.